What's up, everybody? Welcome to our channel. My name is Matt. Megan is inside cooking us some delicious dinner. We're in Washington and it is absolutely beautiful. We're getting close to prime leaf peeping season and the colors are already starting to pop and it's beautiful. In this video, we're going to be taking you guys through the entire Route 101. We started in Olympia and now we're making our way around the entire peninsula. It's going to be an awesome time. I want to share with you guys this campsite. This is probably one of the best ones that we've stayed at, and honestly, freaking beautiful. We have unreal views of the Hood Canal.
Sprouts with sausage and rice with Vietnamese fish sauce I made myself. This stuff is so good.
This is an absolute beautiful campsite. I cannot wait to see what the rest of the peninsula has to offer and check out my cool new outfit.
You're back to the lumberjack vibes.
Born this way, raised this way.
I just want you guys to tell Matt he looks amazing because he's back to his lumberjack face, which I love. We should have a beautiful sunrise and we will see you tomorrow.
Good morning, I'm up with the sun and this is one of the most amazing sunrises I've been up for in a while. You ever get that kind of like anxious nervousness or excitement the night before something really big? For me, I kind of had that feeling last night where I couldn't really sleep. I was so excited to see what the sunrise would be like this morning. This just delivers. I'm loving it here. It's moments like this where I'm just out having coffee with this beautiful view, thinking about what my life used to look like versus where it is today, that I'm just so extremely grateful for everything that's got me to where I am now. And I can't really put into words how that feels, but it's just something that I don't think I'm ever gonna forget or lose that perspective of my life is so much better than what it was like even a year and a half ago. I wonder if Megan's up yet. Meg? Baby. Are you awake? Yes, you are. Want your coffee?
Yeah.
Look at you. Here you go.
Morning.
How'd you sleep?
Pretty good.
As soon as that sun came out, it got really hot, so naturally I'm gonna fire up the oven to make us some bagels. If I have one regret about our Alaska trip, it's that I didn't catch more salmon, smoke it, and then keep it in storage for the next several months because stuff lasts forever, and catching a fish is way more economical than having to buy smoked salmon.
Before we head out to the hike, I'm gonna make some cashew milk. I'm really trying to get back to making all of my own stuff again. That's something that I was really passionate about, really loved when we lived in the apartment, and I kind of just lost that in the van. It's just soaked cashews and some maple syrup and vanilla. So the great thing about cashew versus almond milk is that you don't need to strain it, which is great for the van. Ooh.
Is that a good batch?
It's a good batch, yeah.
We like the oat milk, like when you buy it in a carton, but when we've made it, we kind of get like a weird consistency and kind of like a slime to it. And then there's all the leftover oats, which we don't usually do anything with, so it's just kind of wasteful. And I'm just not generally a fan of almond milk, but cashew milk. As much as we love this campsite, it is getting really hot just being in this baking direct sun. So we're gonna go find a nice cool hike to cool off on. All right, we're gonna hike to the Devil's Punch Bowl via the Spruce Railroad Trail. Shouldn't take long at all. Let's go.
The goal for today is to go swimming because it's a little warm in the sun, so there's a watering hole at the end of this punch bowl. I think the punch bowl is the watering hole. I think one of the coolest things about Washington so far is how much moss grows here, and all of these trees are just like filled with moss everywhere. And I know the rule is moss faces north or something like that, but from what I see, there's moss all around these trees.
So as you can tell, I'm dressed for summer weather. It was really hot in the van. It was really hot this morning. As soon as we started walking on this trail and it's in the shade, it's probably like 60 degrees out, so I'm definitely under prepared, but I'm sure getting out of that really cold water is gonna be really nice to like be like warmer, you know?
Yeah, we get it.
Yeah, you get it.
We thought it was like 80s out, and then once we stepped outside and started walking the trail, it feels like low 70s. This trail has been a really nice stroll, and we finally got to the water. It is so blue, like really deep turquoise blue, the same color as Matt's pants. It's really nice. Going in?
Yeah.
I can definitely see how this is called a punch bowl because it looks like blue Gatorade and it is just the bluest of blue. That blue raspberry Kool-Aid.
All right, let's go for it.
Are you nervous, excited?
A little bit of both. A little nervous excitement. It's actually surprisingly warm. That was fun. It's probably the warmest water we've been in the last like 4 months.
Really?
Yeah. I was expecting like sharp rocks and stuff. But
You said it's warm?
yeah, it's really warm.
You're not bamboozling me?
No, not at all.
That was so not cool.
How's the water though?
Okay. It's okay. Honestly, don't think I was very cool, but the water is really nice.
You want a hand?
That water's really nice, but I think I jumped in like a freaking dork. I think I went and like oh man, that was good. Well, as much fun as jumping in this water is, let's head back because Mama's a little hungry. I need to stop calling myself Mama. And we're having leftovers. Yay.
It's been a great day today. We've done a lot of driving and that nice fun hike was pretty chill. Gorgeous views in the morning, and I cannot wait to see what the rest of our adventures will take us to in the Olympic Peninsula. So we'll see you tomorrow. Good night. Good morning, everybody. It's a beautiful fall morning here on the peninsula, and the colors are starting to peek through a little bit more. It's like a brisk fall morning. It was a little chilly this morning when I woke up, but I laid in bed for a little bit. We're gonna just take the morning to get some work done and stuff, and then we're gonna hopefully go on a cool hike to a waterfall later, but we'll see what happens because, you never really know with us. You never really know.
I have to say, it was really nice to just hang out at a campsite for a few days, but we do have a mission, and that's getting to the most northwest point of the continental US. The million-mile journey was always supposed to be like a lifetime goal and something to encourage us to get out there, because our first 6 months on the road, we didn't really feel like we were exploring the places that we went, and by putting this goal in mind, it kind of encouraged us to get out, and which I was so grateful for, because once we put that goal in there, we finally experienced the places we went in a way that we didn't before. But now that we're in the Pacific Northwest, we're slowing down, we are enjoying our time, we're staying longer at campsites, and we're chilling. Guys, Matt's turning 30 in a few days, and by a few days, I mean like 4 days, and he's anticipating a quarter-life crisis.
Happy birthday to me, and I appreciate all you guys who've been following along, watching my antics and all my stuff that I do, so appreciate all you guys. Imagine the sick beard I'm gonna have in another 80 years. Yes, that math is off. 90 years. It's gonna be crazy.
We are in line at Olympic National Park so Matt can go on his hike, and we finally have to replace our annual parks pass, which costs $80, and I don't even know how many national parks we've been to.
16 or 17 national parks, and it's usually $30 to $35 to get into the park for a private vehicle. So you can do the math. We made our money back within 2 or 3 visits, depending on which park. Hey, how you doing? Can I buy a annual pass, please?
You can. You want the one for all the parks?
Yes.
Okay.
Definitely by the annual pass. I would say it was worth it.
All right, we got our new pass.
Oh, it looks like the Milky Way. Sick. It's kind of crazy that we just replaced our annual pass, because we've had one for a whole year. We've been to so many national parks. I think I calculated them at one point, but we're not like up to date. 13, 14, 15, 16, 17, 18, 19, 20.
Wow, we did 20 parks in the last year.
Wow.
That's crazy.
That's a lot.
So just doing some quick mental maths, that would be $600 worth of parks pass if we went to each one individually. And we did go to some more than once. Like we went to Yellowstone twice, Grand Teton twice.
Well, we definitely got our money's worth.
Yeah. I feel like once we do like the whole California coast, we're gonna crush
hit
all
a bunch.
of these.
Wow.
What if we did like a Key West to Maine video? That sounds like a sick road trip.
Something that we might have talked about before.
This isn't scripted.
No! Wow, we just came up with that idea right now.
I haven't been in frame the entire time.
Incredible. Wow, 20 national parks in 1 year. Amazing. So Matt's gonna go on this adventure alone, and then we're gonna do an adventure together, because I realized that in order to get some things done that I need to get, I just need complete silence and nobody around. So it's a good opportunity for me to get some things that I need to get done while Matt gets his fix on hiking, and I don't need to go with him, which is great.
Waterfalls just make me so moist.
As do they, as do they.
I am at Solduck Falls Trail. It's a short hike to a beautiful waterfall, and I'm excited for it. It's been a few days since we went hiking, and being amongst these big trees is really freaking cool. I've never been in a forest like this with all this moss, so it's like really cool. Back in Connecticut, I was an arborist and I worked in trees, and I can officially confirm these are big, old trees. And they're beautiful. And it's quiet in here. Cannot wait to see what some of the older trees are further out on the coast that are a lot older, as well as the ones like in the redwoods. I think my mind is gonna be completely blown.
Well, guess who's out of propane?
Oh well. Starting to do the back of the van shuffle again. We got this single stove, 1-pot butane burner. That's a nice backup to have. We also sometimes cook outside, so it's a great addition. Here, bag. It's just things that we have extra that we don't use often, but when we do need to use them, we're really glad we have them.
The problem I have with this butane stove is that there are 2 settings, off and hot. These are also gluten-free nudes. I think this is the most okayest meal I've ever made. Matt?
I'd say C's get degrees, and this is passing flying colors.
It's really salty.
Borderline too much garlic. And I love garlic, but this is a little too much.
Anyways, now that I need to drink a gallon of water to offset the meal, we need to leave right now, otherwise we're not going to get to Cape Flattery for sunrise, sunset, sunrise, sunset, sunrise.
I thought you've never seen Fiddler on the Roof.
Well, I know the song. I know songs.
Okay. So we are on native land at the Maka tribe, so we have to go and get our $20 permit, which allows us to do pretty much camping and visit anything in this general area. It's good for the year. We're only gonna be here for a night, but we're gonna follow the rules. All right, so we got our permit. It was $20. Oops. Jeez, we've had no luck with that shot today, huh? Okay, there we go.
All right, we're here. We're about like 1 minute behind. We're trying to make it for sundown, and we're late, so we gotta hustle. We have to hike under a mile to get to the actual point. We are in Cape Flattery, though, and this is supposed to be an easy hike, so I think we're gonna make it. We want to see sunset. It's gonna be awesome if we can make it. Ow! Super cool. Wow. And we made it in time for sunset. This is actually the first time we're seeing the Pacific Ocean from the continental United States. We hope you liked this video. Give it a thumbs up if you did. Subscribe to our channel to see more adventures. I mean, it doesn't get any better than this.
Nope.
Or it doesn't.
Probably does. I think I stared at the sun a little too long.
I'm so hungry. We shouldn't have any dinner.
I'm glad we made it. We almost didn't. This is a beautiful sunrise. We were probably the last people in the entire United States, at least the lower 48, to see the sunset tonight. I'm having an existential crisis.
Why?
Because I'm almost 30.